What's up, guys? Today I went undefeated playing Mermail Atlanteans at a case tournament. The deck felt great. Do shout outs first. Shout out Team Savage, that's my team. Shout out Bernard and McCarthy.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm getting Donald Walden.
And shout out Caesar and all my friends over at EG and Little Fat Tony Gaming on TCG Player and Salt and Friends on TCG Player.
All right.
All super helpful. Deck felt great today. Ratios were 3 Neptibus. Best card in the deck. I don't believe in Diva. I really don't think you should play Diva. People disagree. The cameraman disagrees.
I don't know what
hate
you're talking
Diva.
about.
3 Shadow Squad. I tried it at 2, but it feels like it just comes up where it doesn't feel bad to have it in hand sometimes, so I like it at 3 as well. 3 Dragoons, best card in your deck. Commons, don't look at them. I have 3 Teus. Teus, I'll explain a little bit more about later. I would probably cut this if I wasn't playing a 1-of that I play later, and I'll explain why. 3 Abyssrine. Oh wait, 2, my bad, 2 ofs now.
That's crazy.
2 Abyssrine. I tried this at 1, but when you draw it at 1, it feels really weird.
What's this? Come on, man.
I don't want 2 QCRs, it's so expensive. 2 of these, you can't play it at 3, you can't. You need 2, it feels bad when you draw 2. 2 Minstrel, I was considering playing 3 Minstrel, but I cut it last night. 2 feels fine. You usually side these out both going second, so you can just side them out when you're going second, it doesn't matter. It's the FTK though. Dragoons plus this is an FTK.
Just hand rip and then start the combo.
Yeah, hand rip, search and Neptibus. This card, so this is what I wanted to talk about earlier. If you play this card, Abyss Teus plus Deep Sea Minstrel or like any water brick, Perulia, anything, turns into full combo. If you don't play this card is like it does nothing by itself. This you'd argue is an extender, but sometimes it comes up a lot where this is your only play. Basically TLDR, you normal this by pitching something, search this, effect, search, tribute, search like bodyguards and make it XCs. You do need to play, I'll talk about it later, but you do need to play this with this if you want to make it work, otherwise it's not real. Another one of best card going second. This comes up a lot. It's just crazy. You can set it off anything. Abyss Gun, you gotta play it. I don't even like that card, to be honest. 1 Armored Shark, I play the Armored Xyz package and stuff. I think it's better. This sets up end boards where you can get multiple level 4s and stuff. 1 Abyss Megalo.
The man.
This guy, this is the GOAT. Attack twice. It comes up to kill people before your 5th summon a lot, actually. Hand rip for 2. I mean, best card. Non-engine. Called by. 1 for 1. Abyss Sting Triana is technically engine, but
I'll call this engine too.
Yeah, this could be engine as well. You need call. I think a 1 of called by in this format with Fulos is super mandatory. And then 1 Virtue Stream. I don't play the Mizuchi. I believe that in this deck, if you resolve your 1 card Neptibus, you're already winning anyway. So like, why do you don't need the Mizuchi to win, and it's just a brick you can draw. So I'm trying to cut the bricks as much as possible. For non-engine, like actual non-engine, I play 3 Impulse. This is like the second best hand trap, I think. It's crazy. 3 Imperm, don't play into Talons, and it's just negation. It's great. It works drawing. A lot of these cards work great drawing as your 6th card if you're drawing for a turn. Like drawing this for a turn can turn off like Princess and a bunch of other stuff, and drawing this for a turn can just turn off anything. 3 Ash, you need to play 3 Ash because you need to Ash the Fulos, otherwise what are you doing? And then 3 of the best hand trap. If they don't have an answer for this is just a turn skip. Little Birds. Moving on to my extra deck. For Xyzes, I play personally the Abyss Gaios, 1 of. I know some people played it 2. I don't think it's great at 2. The 1 Poseidra, QCR, pretty.
So you'll get a QCR of this, but you won't get a second copy of Abyssrine?
Yes.
That's crazy.
This card's crazy. It's literally Soul Charge. I used its effect once, I think, today to bounce stuff back. XYZ Armor Fortress, this is part of the Armored Shark line. You need this to go over the Bahamut. 1 Abyss Dweller, I've made this like so many times today. If you can break their board with Zealantis and then you can make a Abyss Dweller after. They have 0 follow-up. It's the craziest shit.
That's the card you slow played with, right?
Yes.
Wait, what did you say?
What are you talking about? 2 Bahamut's, 2 Bahamut's, 2 Toads. You can make double Toad. You don't make it every time, but you can make double Toad with a 1-card combo.
That sounds totally awesome.
Oh my god. The Virtue, 1 an enemy. A lot of people play 2. I never had 2 come up for me, so I just played 1 and I was fine. It never came up that I wanted the second today. Mermail King Neptibus, Zealantis. This is the craziest card going second. My whole game plan going second is make this, use its effect, get to this, and just try to like wipe the board. Gamir is the 1 synchro I play. I think it's the best synchro. It has a lot of recursion, and banishing comes up a lot, especially in this meta.
Did you never consider Chenging?
I did not consider Chenging because I didn't have a good way to banish besides Abyssrine, and I wanted to save Abyssrine for a really good pop rather than having to do the pop and the banish at the same time. But I did consider it, yeah. And then the XYZ Armor Torpedo, you need this to make the Abyss OSHA card, the one of I showed you earlier, to make Teus good. Because you make this with Bodyguards and these 2, make this, you go effect, detach 2 to draw a card, and then on res you go this, summon Neptibus full combo. So that's why you need this. I don't really think I'd cut anything. I do have this as like my 15th slot. Little spoiler, but going into the extra deck, I have a Prima Donna in the side. I'll explain why, but these get swapped out constantly. If I'm going first, this card's always in. If I'm going second, this card's always in. It doesn't come up much, though. This is really a flex spot. I didn't make this much today. Going onto my side deck, I have the Prima Donna, obviously, and then I have the, where is it? The best card in the deck. Fairy Statue. Making this with Neptibus on the field, making this untargetable, it's so
just
hard.
Simorg.
It's so hard for them to win. It's crazy. I think this is
just Simorg all over again,
insane
man.
2-card package. You gotta play in this deck 3 crossouts. You have to play 3 crossouts, and the targets for it, you lose to Droll and Shifter. If you get Shifter, game's over. If you get Droll, game's over. So, and you need it for the Mulch armies too. So I don't want to main this, but siding it's good enough. For first, I play 3 Dark Ruler as extra non-engine because I.
How many times you draw that thing today?
3 times. 3 times, and it was impactful every time. Someone negated it with 2 minutes left on the clock.
I don't know why he did that. He should have just taken the draw.
And I was able to swing for game and time, and I was like, okay, if you just let the Dark Ruler resolve, it was fine. And then I played the 3 Mulch armies. So the idea with my non-engine is to just have 6 chummies, really impactful hand traps and like things. I don't have more room for anything else, but the Dark Ruler feels like the best thing to draw into, realistically. And then just because fuck Tempai, 2D berries. I hate Tempai. I would play 3 of these if I could find the space, but I just can't find any space. I don't want to cut these because they come up every time these come up. I just can't find space for them, really. Overall, I went undefeated today in Swiss. We ended up splitting top 8, but I went undefeated. I had 1 tie and 5 wins. I played against Snake Eyes, Mimighoul, a lot of Snake Eyes, mostly just Snake Eyes, to be honest. I forget the other rounds because I have a bad memory, but mostly just Snake Eyes. The deck felt great. Any complaints about the deck is just sometimes it just feels unwinnable. But you can definitely outplay your opponents if they don't know what they're doing. And at the end of the day, if you get a lot of like engine rolling, you are probably going to win. Deck felt great, though. I had a really great time today.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.